Welcome back, everybody. Look who is alive.
Ish.
Still sick, but doing better. So today we're doing homemade pizza, and for a little background, I actually used to work at a pizza shop, so I like making pizza, I like making homemade pizza. So come along with us on the journey on this, and we'll walk you through. I've already got the Ninja preheating, and let's get to it. Okay, guys, so step one. We're going to be working with the Pillsbury pizza crust, thin crust. Normally we use the French bread because, believe it or not, Pizza Hut actually uses French bread dough for their pizza. Give it that nice, fluffy, crusty goodness. But Walmart didn't have it, so I just went ahead and got the thin and crispy. We've used this before as well, and it's really good.
Not as good as the French bread
Not
dough.
as good as the French bread dough. So, step one is a little bit of cornmeal. And the reason I'm using the cornmeal is because I want this thing to not stick to the pan, and I want it to be able to shape out the way I want, and it doesn't really change the flavor.
It gets everywhere because there's a Furrion right there.
Yes. So, Little Caesars Pizza is where I used to work back in the day when they were still awesome. No offense to anybody who works at Little Caesars or likes Little Caesars, but
it used to taste
it
better.
used to be a way better deal. But they put cornmeal in all of their pans except for their pan crust pizza, which they use a bunch of flavored oil. So I just kind of stick with that. Of course, they also used flour on the dough with the sheet out machine to get it into a sort of a shape, and then they put it into the pan with the cornmeal, but I digress. I'm not using flour and cornmeal. It's just too much extra work. So, so now I'm taking a square peg and making it fit a round hole, basically, just to get it, because some people don't care if it's square or round. I want round, so I want the pizza to go
nice triangular pieces.
Exactly. I want to have it go all the way to the edge. Now, being that I just took this out of the refrigerator, it takes a little bit of extra work to get it shaped into the round shape that I want and have it spread all the way to the edge where it stays. And then I typically pre-cook the dough a little bit just to get it to solidify and hold its shape, and also so that it doesn't end up all doughy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a person that wants super doughy pizza.
I don't want dumplings with pizza toppings.
Correct. So typically what I'll do is I'll put this in the oven. I will get it to where it's just about to the point where it's going to start browning, and then I will actually flip it over so that the underside is exposed, which will not be browning, but it will be dried out enough for me so I can put my toppings and everything on it and it won't get all soggy. So we're just about there. It's getting pretty close to holding its shape now the way I want it to, which is good. And it doesn't have to be perfectly round. Again, I don't have a sheet out machine, so I can't get it to do that.
It's also a homemade pizza.
But now we got our shape, and now I'm just going to drop it in here for a couple of minutes, and we'll check back with you here in about 6 or 7 minutes. Okay, let's check and see how we're doing. That looks just about perfect. You can see here we're getting just a little bit of golden brown. And let me flip that off screen, so just in case I don't embarrass myself.
He did well.
Yeah, well, it's very slippery, so it's very easy for it to fall off. Okay, so first up, we're going to do our pizza sauce. And we like to use the Classico traditional pizza sauce. You can use whatever is happy for you. Usually it takes about half a jar, so you can make 2 pizzas, but we're going to use the rest of this on something
chicken
else.
Parm.
The chicken parm that we were going to do that will now so a little low. But we didn't do the chicken parm, obviously, so
I was sick, and
Yes.
I wouldn't have enjoyed it.
Exactly. I didn't want to I didn't want to be the only one enjoying it because I know she really likes that chicken parm. Even though it's very simple to make, it's still, you know, partnership and all that, you know. I didn't want to look at her sad face as I enjoyed it, and she didn't. Obviously, I'd be much happier if I had a ladle, because doing this is way faster on a ladle. With a ladle, you just kind of spin it around real quick and just do the magic. But hey, I'm not really caring that much about it. So, okay. So next up, ooh, I almost forgot the other important piece of this. Gotta have that. Gotta have that.
Can't forget pepperonis.
Gotta have that too. So, first up on the agenda is going to be getting this thing open. Okay. So we're going to be doing the pepperoni. We got these ones from Kroger. You can get pepperoni pretty much anywhere. So, sometimes I like to get the really big slices from the deli. It's basically used for sandwiches, but I don't use them for sandwiches. And then I just go around in a clock. Again, just like you do in a pizza shop, going around in a clock. Well, and then some, you know, because obviously
There's a few tiny ones. You want good coverage.
Yes, I want good coverage. So I'll just go in after I get the clock run. I'll go in and just kind of fill the gaps in a little bit. Okay, so we're good there. Next up is going to be our ground beef. And you saw me prepping that earlier. I kind of pre-seasoned it with a little bit of black pepper, some garlic, some Italian seasoning, just to kind of give it a little bit of flavor, isolated on the ground beef itself.
And you can use sausage instead of ground beef if you want to. It's
Yes.
a pizza. You put on it whatever you want it.
You could use both if you want to.
Exactly. Meat lovers.
We've done the Canadian bacon on it.
We've done real bacon.
We've done real bacon on it. We've done onions, green pepper, you know, supreme-ish. It's just whatever you're feeling like making today. And this is what I didn't feel like going to the store to get. So, because this is stuff that I had. So, but you can tell I'm a little picky. I want to make sure I have a decent coverage all the way around, you know, so every little bite you take has some goodness in it. Okay, so that one's done. Next up is a layer of cheese. Now, I'm using a combination, so I don't know if you guys remember this from a prior video, but this is the home-style grated dried Parmesan and Romano. And I'm going to put a layer of this in here. This gives it a really dynamic flavor. I don't need a whole lot of this. I mean, it's not as salty as if it has the Asiago, because they make a triple that has the Asiago in it as well, which is pretty salty. But this one does not have the Asiago in it, so that's pretty good. And then we're going to start binding. That's the real trick here, is you want to make sure you're putting a light layer of cheese in between, you know, maybe every, you know, 2 toppings or so, because you want to make sure that it's binding everything together, so when you pick the slice of pizza up, your toppings don't completely fall off. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want any 2nd degree or 3rd degree burns on my face, because my toppings all fell on my face.
And or I don't eat pizza with a fork.
Correct. Yeah.
Hands and mouth.
And as it is, being a 4-topping pizza with it being thin crust, it did puff up a little bit, which is good. I could have taken the air out of the dough by kind of using my fingers and made it truly thin crust. But I do want a little bit of puffiness in there. And the black olive watches over here, making sure I get it right.
Get enough coverage.
Yes. Again, you guys can use whatever you want on these. It's really up to you. The last piece I'm going to do is something we actually haven't done on a pizza in a while, which is the mild banana pepper rings. Gives it a a little bit of a zing. They're not spicy at all.
Yeah, it's like a vinegary goodness.
Yeah. I'm still not gonna
They're
go
good
crazy.
on salads. They're good in.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Pasta salad,
Sandwiches.
sandwiches. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it because they're pretty big pieces. But when I cut it up, it'll be nice. Just something that just kind of give it a little accent.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
I've got one more light layer of cheese. Again, to bind everything together. Make sure it sticks to the pizza. I'm not a huge cheese person. I do like cheese, but I'm a firm believer of a good mix. Nice little 50-50. If you like more cheese, use more cheese. I want to have a good clean mix. And this is not the normal cheese that we use. This is the just regular old Great Value mozzarella. Usually we'll use the Sargento Premium, which is the really fat, almost like they did it at the deli on a fresh grater, or the Kraft one. But I couldn't get those.
Multiple times we've told you that when we went on our shopping trip this week, Walmart didn't have a whole lot of options going on.
Yeah.
So we just kind of got what was available.
We got what we got. So that's it, guys. One other thing I'm going to do, just as a topper, is I am going to do just a little bit of magic. Very little bit of magic. Which is just a little bit of seasonal. Little bit more garlic, not on the spoon,
from that side.
not the spoon side. Then, oops,
Side. Oh no!
Oh,
just
no.
kind of, you know. Hey, those are your slices.
Hey, now we got blooper material. Totally fine. It's just Italian seasoning. It's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah, it'll just be really, really Italian-y.
Little gritty, maybe.
Little Italian-y on that side.
It'll blend into that cheese just fine. Girl will just put a nice little wah 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 on there. So, okay, now it's ready. I hope, because I don't really want to do it again. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to put it in the oven. We're going to let that cook for probably about 12 to 14 minutes is about what it should take to finish it off and get a nice golden brown. So check back with us. Alrighty. We are ready. So, let's take this out. Look at that, folks.
Yummy, yummy.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna get the fine china.
You get the fine china? Yeah, the good stuff. Okay, and I'm gonna get to cutting. Yeah, I know. Why don't I have a pizza cutter? I do. It's just straight.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not rotating it for you, folks. This is just how I cut pizza. It's just easier than me dancing around the island.
Yeah.
There we go. And now, breakfast is served. Okay. Here we go. She's cheating and taking samples. Oh. We have to do the cheers to the... Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's poisonous.
Yep. I'm gonna save you from yourself on this one, guys.
Don't do this.
Yeah, no.
Mm-mm.
Just throw this recipe right
You
in the
won't
trash.
like it.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you're still here? Shoo. Go make your own. Bye for now.
Like, subscribe. See you on the next one.
Bye for now. If you can see me in the frame, because if you can see me in the frame, you'll be able to stand right next to me and it's fine. I have to get into position. Ish.
Ish.
Ish. Position-ish, yes.
Gotta get rid of the kitty glitter.
Yes.
Don't need none of that.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready to
You
try
ready?
this out? Yep.
You
yep.
ready?
Check us out tomorrow. Well, it'll be tomorrow. But for you, it will be Sunday. For our taco burgers.